Hello, everyone. I'm sure a lot of you guys wonder if there is a software that actually help us in create and go through this Takt process in a more automatic way. And the answer is yes. We have actually partnered with LeanTakt, and we're still working on updating our Takt template or Excel Takt template over here. But you will be able to see little notes over here on the first page that we are using this template as a backup and training tool, but our preferred option is to use directly LeanTakt. You can still use, of course, this template in order to, look at the calculator, have your guys' discussions on what's the best zoning for your project, what's your best takt time. You can still go ahead and use this amazing calculator that Kevin made for you guys. So let me go ahead and go to LeanTakt. I want to showcase you a little bit of how easy it is to create your project, your first phases, and how everything is way more automatic, right? So I'm just going to make a quick example, again, just to showcase how intuitive and easy it is to use. So when you get into LeanTakt, this is something, this is a little bit of how it's going to look on your end. You can have some of the projects shared with you. You can have your own projects over here. Sorry. So let me go ahead and create a new project. We will just, of course, give it its name. I'm just going to make an example, project example, and set a start and end date. So just for the sake of this example, I'm going to start, project start is today, and the project end, let's say it's all the way to, I don't know, January 2025, right? So I'll just create a project, and you can see, again, it's very intuitive. Just as we do in our full TPS course, in our, Takt creation process, we always start with zones. So again, for the sake of this exercise, I'm just going to assume we will be just doing floor 2. And let's say we came up with having 3 areas. So you can go ahead and add them here. Actually, let me go with 5. And you can always go back and edit this back. Like if, you know what, never mind, I'll just start with 4 areas, or I need 8 areas. You can go ahead and change that over here. Next step is to, of course, add your tasks with durations, your tasks, which will be basically your tag wagons, your activities, and your sequence. Of course, this does it automatically. Now, let me show you real quick. And again, I'm just going to write the first activities. Let's say we are starting with removing resource, remove resource, I don't know, floor prep, and layout walls. Next, let's say installing fire sprinkler, main and branch lines, and so on. You get the idea, right? So let's say activity 3, activity 4, or here, activity 5. By the way, you can just go ahead and change also the colors and edit some task properties. Again, I'm not going to go into each and every detail of all of the settings that LeanTakt has, but again, you get the idea of how easy it is to create your tag plan, your first phases. So let me just add one more over here, activity 6. And over here, again, you can define your work week. You can change your tag period. If it's a 3-day tag time, if it's a 4-day, I'm just going to stick, again, for this example, into a 5-day tag time. And let's say I want to start this specific interior space on, I don't know, February 13th. So I just go ahead and click on that and save. And you can see it automatically maps it out for you. Now, again, there's a lot of features you can use in LeanTakt. You can go ahead and explore more of this, of course, but let me just show you some of these other features, which are pretty cool. Let's say for activity 3, in specifically just for area 2, this activity will actually take a little bit longer. So yeah, you can go ahead and just, I don't know, add an extra couple days, save, and it'll automatically push the rest of the activities in order to gain that trade flow. Now, if this is something you didn't want to happen, you can go ahead and change the predecessors, for instance. You can actually have an overlap with other activities and edit this accordingly, again, according to your needs. If you want to have a multi-trade train a tag plan, you can go ahead and add those as well into your phase. Again, a lot of features, I'm not going to cover all of them. You can add one-off tasks and so on. One of the other really cool things about Intakt is that you can actually import zone maps, and you can actually see in a timeline, according to our tag plan, what's happening in each area for each of the weeks, right? So you can see over here, November 29th, this is happening, area 7, area 6, area 11, etc., etc. Again, this is another example. This one has 11 areas, as you can see. Again, you can go ahead, and if you need to edit these areas, you can go ahead and do that. That's another pretty cool feature of Intakt. And well, one of the other things I wanted to show is that you can actually go ahead and for each of these activities, you can add subtasks, right? Let's say you want to, I don't know, include some specific work steps or just be more specific about what activities are happening in this wagon. You can go ahead and add however many of these subtasks as you want, and you can again make it fit whatever it needs to, again according to your needs, to your projects. You can confirm, you can save, and if you actually go into this tab over here, the work plan, you can see for each of the weeks this will duplicate for that specific wagon. And yeah, of course you can do this for the rest of the wagons. Finally, one of the biggest things about Intakt, one of the coolest features, in my opinion, is that so a lot of times when we want to implement tag planning, we still have the contractual requirement of having a CPM schedule, right? So it can be a little bit detrimental for some project teams, and they think they have to double their work having this schedule and the P6. How do I actually merge these together? Well, Intakt actually has you covered. You can actually export this schedule into PDF, Excel, which is basically this tag plan, or you can export it into Primavera or Microsoft Project. So that's a really, really cool feature. You can export these for your owner, again, for your contractual requirements. And let me show you real quick over here one real client example. So you can see this is a little bit bigger. You can see there we have multiple phases. We have steel, roofing, the interiors over here. You can also see we have multi-train tag wagons. This is what I was talking about. You can go ahead and include those in Intakt, of course, as well. And over here we have an overview, again, of the tag plan in Intakt. You can see the legend over here. You can see the zone maps and the CPM export. Look at this. This Intakt does it automatically, again, for the requirements. So you don't have to do double work. You can just directly export it into P6 and go from there. Thank you so much.